Good afternoon, everybody. I'm happy to see such a turnout, and one second. I'm honored to be here with you all, taking a part of this glorious movement which has the potential to change Guyana for the better. I want to say specifically to the young people here today, you should feel proud of yourselves for coming out and being a part of this, standing up for your country, whether you are in favor of the PPP, PNC, AFC, or undecided, that's okay. But the fact that you came out here today and are willing to open up your minds and listen is the first step to change. And for that, you should be proud. Well, as Alicia said, my name is Nadia Sobhan. I'm 25 years old. I was born and raised in the Bronx, New York. Both my parents are from Berbice, and so I was brought up in the Guyanese culture. My favorite foods are Guyanese dishes, and I enjoy all varieties of West Indian music, reggae, soca, chatna. I stay true to my culture, and I'm proud to be of Guyanese descent, while at the same time embracing other ethnicities. I think it is important for many of you to realize that though you may see Anita and I as Americans, we see ourselves as Guyanese, and that is how we are looked at by the rest of American society. When somebody asks me what my background is, I say Guyanese. For this reason, we want to see Guyana improve and be a place we can be proud of just as much as you do. I graduated with my Bachelor of Arts degree in Sociology from Hunter College in New York City. After graduating, I took some time to figure out my interests and what field I wanted to pursue. During this time, I worked as an advocate counselor at a high school in the Bronx, counseling overage, at-risk students, and it is here where I realized I wanted to become a school counselor and help youths in overcoming the obstacles of life and assist them in achieving academically. I then began my 2-year journey toward my Master of Science in Education degree and attained this in July 2010. It took me quite some time to get a full-time job, but with determination and persistence, I finally found a job that I truly enjoy, where I counsel students with attendance issues to help them to realize the importance of an education and help those who are new to the United States, since many of the students in my program are from the West Indies, adjust to life and understand the differences between the U.S. and their home country, so they are prepared with the skills needed to succeed. I am passionate about seeing youth succeed, since it is they who will dictate the future of our world. And I strongly believe in unity, since that is the only way we can move forward as the human race. Since becoming involved with the New York, New Jersey chapter of the AFC, I have learned that many Guyanese youths would prefer to leave Guyana for a better future rather than to stay because they see no hope here. It is not wrong for you to want to leave. Actually, it is the wisest choice at this point in time. The problem is not that you want to leave, but that you feel you have no choice but to leave in order to secure a stable future for yourself. You should not feel badly for wanting to leave Guyana, though it is surely a shame that you should feel forced to leave such a beautiful country. There must be some very compelling reasons pushing you to want to make a change so drastic as picking up your life, leaving the only place you have ever known, and going somewhere foreign. I know it would be a scary and difficult choice for me, but in a country where you feel you have no opportunity for betterment, where jobs are scarce, and even the ones that are available provide you with no sense of self-worth, where hard work does not seem to be appropriately compensated for, and your efforts just don't seem to pay off. In a country where corruption is rampant and bribery is the norm, I would want to leave too. But you must realize that these reasons are all societal and affects all Guyanese, so it is a direct reflection of the current government. As with any problem in life, running from it or ignoring it does not solve it or make it any better. It only festers and becomes worse. This is why it is time for a change, a time to give some others a chance and see what they can do. If each of you don't try to change things, that is when you should feel badly. Feel badly for not standing up for your country and for doing nothing to make it the progressive, wonderful place I know we all believe it can be. As I said before, you all made a great step by coming out today, and I encourage you to attend more events such as this. Make yourselves noticeable and let your voices be heard. The more noise you make, the more you improve your chances of being heard and having your needs met. A great way to do this is to come out and vote. You young people make up the majority of Guyanese's population, so yes, each of your votes does count. Take a risk, give the AFC a chance, and then judge for yourself. I know Guyanese politics have been race-based for most of this country's history, but I hope you all younger people can look past that and realize that we are in the year 2011, where we should work together as the human race, not as Black or Indian or Amerindian. I believe unity will propel Guyana forward, and it is desperately needed. Living in New York, I have many West Indian friends, and many times I have been asked, why are Blacks and Indians in Guyana so divided? Why do Indians think they are better than Blacks? Why does it matter if you're Black or Indian? Aren't you all just Guyanese? I have to admit these questions are very embarrassing, and I never know exactly what to say to them. I usually answer by talking a bit about Guyana's history and how the races were played against each other. But truthfully, I wonder about these questions myself. I think we as people are evolved enough to realize we are all equal, and yes, we should begin to think of ourselves as Guyanese, not separate groups based on race. So why not vote for a mixed race party that represents the whole country? I know it may be difficult to go against years of our parents and grandparents' beliefs, but what we need now is change, and I hope we can all see that. We need to work together as one. It is important to remember that no one needs to know who you voted for, nor will anyone know who you voted for. Your vote is yours and yours alone. So there is no need to be fearful or to feel you are betraying anyone. You are each individuals, and you are capable of forming your own opinions and voting for who you think will do the best job in Guyana and who will do right by you. I believe the AFC has Guyana's best interest in mind and wants to see improvements just as much as you do. Not only for themselves and their families, not only for the rich, but for all of Guyana's people. The AFC wants to provide jobs, reduce crime, and unify the country. As a young person, I want to see this happen in Guyana, don't you? If so, vote for the AFC and help to make a difference in Guyana. I hope you have all gained valuable information today, and even more so, I hope that you have decided the AFC is your party of choice. But even if that is not the case, I still encourage you, each of you, to come out and vote on election day, because it is your right and your vote does have worth. You are a part of Guyana, and your vote can make the difference that will change not only your future, but the entire country's future. Listen, form your opinion, take a risk, and vote for change. Thank you.